I also have a print and negative collection. So these are like negatives. So I have a whole box of negatives, mainly because I used to get like 4 or 5 sets printed off with the thing, and when the good ones ran out from those, I'd end up with the negatives, you see. So, you know, I had multiple copies, and you get, as I said, you get about 1/3 really brilliant ones, you have 1/3 of duds, and 1/3 of sort of reasonable ones. So, you know, I used to send prints around the world, and then this box here contains all my you know, prints and things, you know, the ones I've still got left over and things like that. So, you know, I've got a ton of this stuff. Basically, I hold the history of my Carnivorous Plant Society in these boxes. I mean, I've even got more old negatives there as well. So if I learn to copy slides, I might learn to be able to copy negatives. I don't know if there's some trick I can just flip negative to positive, but it's probably not going to be that easy. Never is. I mean, these are my duds. So what's it? Duds, historics not to be lost. I mean, that's a dud. I mean, you've probably seen something like that. That might actually even be a copy from a slide. So I've actually taken a slide and made a copy of it, sort of thing. I mean, look at that one. That was used. The original one was sent to John Bignano to do the drawing. I mean, the number of plants I had to get and take photographs of back then just to get the representative, classic representative of the plant, so you could get a true picture. And he did a bloody good job on it. That's all I can say. It certainly does look good. But yeah, these are all duds and things like this, you know. What is that? Oh yeah, things. You know, glandulas are flowering in the field and things like that. Things I've done. You know, negative, positive things I was doing. You know, things like this. Making small ones of slide copies so that we can have on posters and things like that, you know. So, interesting. But this is in the dud box. You know. Yeah, these are all in the dud box. So, you know. You can imagine what I've got sitting in here. If I can just transfer them, I think you'll get a few surprises and a few shocks. Because as I said, my best slide work didn't actually get into Cheers 2. So it was, I don't know, most disappointing. I don't know what you call it. I mean, it was a very rushed thing. I was phoned up on the Sunday and said, you know, have you got anything? I'm doing a book sort of thing, blah, blah, blah. And so I spent, you know, basically Monday sorting through and, you know, Tuesday posting off and sorting through, and yeah, the second lot of slides, the ASA 64 stuff that I'd only just got back and I hadn't actually gone through myself, didn't make it in, even though it was posted off, didn't make it into the book. So, you know, there's a lot of interesting stuff I reckon I'm going to get to eventually. But I've also got some seed sorting to do, so hopefully I can work the two things in tandem for you. You know, a bit of slide copying and sorting a seed going hand in hand on this table.